basically, hey, I'm open in the low post.
Yes.
I mean, I hate to make a basketball reference, but that's flat out what happened there, Mike.
Throw it up, just make a play.
Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes.
There you go. So they find the end zone there. We go to the third quarter with the Bears trailing 7-3 here. Eddie Pinheiro on the sideline saying, hey, I can hit this. 33 plus 18, that's 51. I can do it. Now we're going to go for it. And the scramble forward, not even close there. So they turn the ball over there and give it back to the Packers. And Mr. Khalil Mack fan in the crowd saying, what are we doing here? All right, now to the fourth quarter here as the Bears try to make this comeback. Mitchell Trubisky, last we saw him making a comeback against the Eagles, playing well late in the game. Not so much on this one. And Adrian Amos, the former Bear, makes the play. And it wasn't that, he knew this play from time practicing against him. It was that they ran it a couple of times during this game, and Mitchell Trubisky stared it down. So Amos with the revenge pick. Rodgers.
I finally got a defense. Maybe we're going to win.
That's what he's saying. He then pointed at LaFleur. I wanted to know what he said at LaFleur there. He's pointing the finger in his face. Anyway, he's happy. The Packers are happy.
Your offense works.
They're off to a 1-0 start. Let me check the standings. Yes, that leads the league right now. All right. After the game, our Stacey Dales one-on-one with Devontae Adams.
Packers wide receiver Devontae Adams, you just told me we got it done. Kind of ugly, right? But Matt LaFleur, in his first game as a head coach, what was his preparation like this week that allowed you to come into an environment like this and win?
I mean, we had pretty good preparation, man. He had our heads on straight, a lot of focus in that building. Obviously, credit to this defense. They came out and they did their thing. We already knew what they were about, and it's something that he echoed throughout the week. But we got to be cleaner moving forward. But first game, we got the W, like you said, so that's really what matters.
We've talked all offseason about what we're going to see with this offense. You just said it was ugly and got to clean it up. But what is this thing? What do we see tonight, and how far away is it from getting where you want it?
I don't think it's too far. I don't think we put the display on film what we wanted to do today. But like I said, we got plenty of time, and we're going to take advantage this week, and hopefully, we come out faster and stronger next week.
How about that Adrian Amos pick?
That was beautiful, man. No better person to come through with that for us at the end.
Right after 4 years in Chicago. Lastly, what's this been like, the magnitude, this rivalry, 100 years of football, to kick off the 2019 NFL season, to go home with a win? Yeah,
I mean, it's beautiful. This is obviously it's an epic rivalry, age old, so it's beautiful to be able to play in this. Obviously, extremely excited that we came out with it today. Like I said, it wasn't what we wanted to do, but we came out on top, so we add another in the win column for the Packers.
Try this one.
So they get the 10-3 win, and that was a tough opponent for them to go against when you have Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur kind of rolling things out for the first time, and you have a Bears defense at home there in Chicago. And they did a pretty good job. I would have liked to see a little bit more from, maybe the running game from Green Bay. I mean, on both sides, really. Any offense would have been nice.
What a boost of confidence from a veteran wide receiver to Matt LaFleur. I mean, he talked about with Stacey Dales that they were prepared, they were ready, they were calm, they have a lot more of the offense that they want to put out there. Thought it was a great boost of confidence for Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, well, it was a great win for the Packers, and I know that Will Silva was super excited about it. I know he stayed up all night and watched it.
Yeah.
And, did you just sleep at NFL Network?
I did. There's no lying. I slept here. I had my little cot right over here, and I just was watching. And I was waiting to hear Jeezy over there saying that the Packers are 1-0 and they lead the league. So I needed that kind of information to get this morning jump-started.
Who needs the research department, Will?
Exactly. Exactly. Well done. Well, great to be on with you guys. There's plenty of news to get to here. Well, you don't become a successful businessman by passing up opportunities that could turn a profit. That's why someone like Jerry Jones breathes rarefied air and owns a franchise worth billions and constantly looks to evolve his business model. Well, take, for example, his Zeke comment. It elicited quite the reaction, not only from fans, but from Ezekiel Elliott's camp as well. Ever the shrewd businessman, Jones pouncing on opportunity to cash in with a T-shirt that read Zeke on the front of it. That's who on the back. Brilliant, shrewd, and at the press conference, Jones acknowledging how important the highest paid running back is to the team's success.
Can take this thing to the house with him as the running back. We've always known that. I know there's no doubt in the world of sport, especially anybody that keeps up with NFL football, that I'll go the mat with Zeke. He's that important to us. My vision of Zeke is that inspiration that he is before a ball game, and when he's in there and everybody's got their game face on, and boy, there's Zeke. He's going around and he's lightening the load a little bit with his personality, and everybody associated with the Dallas Cowboys knows he's fixing to carry the load.
Well, we've been talking about Zeke's contract for as long as we've talked about the contract of Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones. Jones still without his extension, but insists he plans to play Sunday against the Vikings with or without a new deal, as he was limited in practice on Thursday. Jones is recovering from a foot injury, while Odell Beckham Jr. is dealing with a hip injury. It's continued to bother him since the start of training camp. OBJ says he didn't know how the injury happened. He claims he just came in one day after practice and the hip felt injured. He compared it to an extremely fast car with the alignment off, where the car can still go, but it's considered dangerous. OBJ says nothing will get in the way of playing Sunday against the Titans. So hobbled by that hip, but OBJ will be out there. Please don't deprive us of OBJ on that offense. We want to see how all of it works out.
We need it,
guys.
We need it in our
absolutely.
lives. Like, I need to see this Browns offense with him on the field, even if the alignment's off. It's fine.
Yep.
Will,
in my
thank
veins.
you. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
Okay, I want to see this guy too, and I want to see this offense. I want to